How's everyone doing, man? Good live earlier, nice one. Everyone who joined, thank you. Starting to pop off now, these lives. Respect all you positive heads who come in here, and thank you. Appreciate it, man. More than you'll know. Some cream on my hands, man. Hands are sore. What's this? Wellness. Ginger, lime, and basil leaf. Might put it on some bread. Are you sure it's for your hands? It sounds tasty, that. I'll put that in my overnight oats. Fucking ginger and lime, get in, shithead. Wait till some heads get in. Got some more good info for yous. Forgot about this guy who I'm going to tell you about. And this interview as well, what I'm going to tell you about, it was 2 years ago. Interviewed this dude 2 years ago. It's the guy who I've been on about in my lives. His name's Michael P. Yates. That's the author's name. He's sailing around the world now, bless him, in his little sailboat. He's defo got out of that race. My one viewer always starts with one, as I always say. I always give me key. I'll show you the door. The rest is up to you. Wait, so we've got a few more heads in. Yeah, these lives have been getting like thousands of views, man. It's madness. I didn't expect it to pop off like it did, you know. As you know, I don't ask for subscribers, I don't ask for likes, I don't ask for money, I don't ask for hope. All I ask for is a bit of your time. You know, so I can help people, that's it. What's on, bro? Ain't pub. I ain't pub Monty, lad. I've given me email address, money. I had no email, mate, or I can't see it, so as soon as we link up, as soon as I've got your number, I'll bell you, bro, and we'll do a face-to-face call. You get me, bro? Then we both know where we're at, don't we? Yeah, I didn't know thing with name, you know what I mean? You can understand why I were a bit hesitant. That's who's messing with me, innit? All irons lot. Yeah, no worries, Monty, bro. Yeah, well, tomorrow, mate. Tomorrow's fine, mate. There's no rush, you know what I mean? But I appreciate you being real. Do you get what I'm saying, brother? Just to be real and offer what you've done shows me that you're real. You know, none of these trolls would say I'll do a face-to-face chat, will they? You know what I mean? So, thank you. Respect for that. Here's one for you, Monty, lad. Do you know, I've been talking about contract law, etc., etc. Right, listen to this. He tried hacking accounts, so I went, yeah, same. They've been, you know, anyway. Well, thanks, Monty, bless you. But don't let them, well, you ain't, don't let them fuck your shit up, you know what I mean? Bless, well, you ain't let them, but get on this, Monty, right? And everybody who's listening. A contract, right, i.e., let's say, for example, I've took a loan out. I've not paid it back, right? They've been hounding me. Then they sell it on to a third party. Yes. Once they sell that debt on to a third party, get on this. Listen to this. Once the contract has been passed on, it's null and void straight away. That contract, what you originally had with whoever it is null and void. Soon as they sell it, because they sell it, they auction it off, the debt, and it's a third party who buys it. It's null and void straight away. So, and how you know this is by, the debt's already been settled once it's been passed on. The debt's settled and quashed. The Bill of Exchange Act, 1882. The penny's mightier than the sword. It still stands today, guys. Look it up. The Bill of Exchange Act, 1882. Bro, just give them £5 a month. No, Monty, you don't give them a penny, bro. This is what I'm saying. People think, oh, you have to offer something to get out of that. No, you don't. You don't offer nothing, bro. The debt. Have you listened to what I've just said? The debt's already been settled. Soon as they pass it on to a third party, bro, the contract's then null and void, because a contract, right? A contract is between two parties, and both parties have to be happy. And as soon as that contract changes, that's it. One party is not happy, is it? Because the contract's changed. And if the contract's changed, it's null and void with immediate effect. So, exactly, don't offer a penny. So listen, guys, anybody who's in debt, anybody who's getting hounded, bailiffs and all these do-gooders, you know, Superman, Super Ted, Batman, whoever else is going to turn up at your door, don't worry about it, guys, because the only way that it can work, that system, is if you give it energy. If you're in fear, if you're scared of it, you're giving it energy and you're buying into their system. It's their system. This is how I'll explain it, guys. Think of yourself, your government name, as a car. So, Mr. Tomato, my government name, I'm in that car when I'm Tomato. When I step out the car, I'm just a man. I'm just a ball of energy, I'm just a man. Then it doesn't apply to the man. It can't apply to the living, breathing man. A corporation, I keep saying it, guys, look up the word person. If you consent and admit to being a person, because you don't know, we all think, of course I'm a person, you idiot. You know, a person in the legal world also means a corporation, a soulless entity. So that's how they get you. But only a corporation can contract with a corporation. Only the dead can contract with the dead, basically. A corporation can't contract with a living, breathing man. So when I get in the car, I'm Tomato, Mr. Tomato. I can step out that car and just be a man, a ball of energy. And it's learning, guys, how it all... I've got one for you. There's a video on YouTube and it's called Without Paying Any Bills, it's called. And it's by Richard Vobes, is called. Bald-headed guy with a pipe. Richard Vobes. 2 years ago, he interviewed this guy who I'm telling you about. Michael P. Yates. Very good watch, guys. Leave this little scraggy fucking smackhead now. Leave me now. Look that video up. Without Paying Any Bills, it's called, by Richard Vobes. Baldhead. He interviews Michael P. Yates. That author, Michael P. Yates, he's got a book called, the title is Unimportant, and another book called The Big Stick. And he shows you how to deal with these energy companies, water company, gas company, electric company, any corporation. He shows you how to have power with one of them with a pen. Stop it all. Stop all the madness with a few words, guys. Bald head like me. Bless you, bro. Thing is, right, guys, this is what happens. Like, you're not paying your bill. Oh, you're not paying your council tax. You're a bad person, you. You're a bad mister if you're not paying your council tax. Oh, dear, that's a bad offence. And everyone will gang up on you. Everyone will gang up on you because you're not paying your council tax. That's how the system's got it. Everyone will gang up on the poor bugger who needs help. The system will gang up on him. He's not paying his bills. He's not paying his bill. He's not paying his council tax. He must be a wrong un. He's a wrong un. Not the council are wrong uns or the government are wrong uns. The poor bugger who can't afford his council tax is a wrong un. Wow. Guys, for all you who are paying council tax out there, how many of you have consented to paying council tax? How many of you have said, yes, I wish to pay council tax? Can I tell you the answer very quickly? No one. Not one of you. Nobody's consented to it, yet you still pay. Everything, guys, requires consent. And if you haven't consented to it, why are you paying it? Because you have to, they'll say. It's against the law if you don't. Well, I can help you understand the law, guys. It's called legalese. They'll wrap you up in knots and spin you around with legalese because we don't understand it. But guess what? Tom started to understand it 15, 20 years ago. And I've been shouting it from rooftops. But the problem is, people were not ready for it. Now they're like, ooh, I've heard that on BBC News, that thing you said 10 years ago. I've heard it on news. I'm interested now. And I'm like, sorry, I've moved on. Like, get up to speed. I help. I try and help. My brain is mush. Hey, you're not wrong, bro. I've smoked that much fucking shit in my life. It is mush. Hey, whether my brain's mush or not does not deflect from the fact about contract law, about council tax not being lawful at all, about all these different things. Your head's more of a mush than mine will ever be, mate. You're there paying your energy bills, paying your council tax, paying your... Whose head's really a mush? Mush. Got us policing each other. Tesco took words out of my mouth, mate. That's what happens. Hey, if you think it's bad in England, Tesco, look up what happens in China. You can't look all up in China, can you? You don't get much info out of China. But I tell you what, in China, they've got everyone spying on each other, bro. If you put a foot wrong in China, if you even say a bad word about the government in China, they'll fucking lynch you, mate. They'll have you off. It's, bro, what's your name? Candy8375. This is the mindset we're in, bless you. It's not about getting out of anything, mate. Like, people will think, smackhead, he don't want to pay his bills. It's not about that, guys. You're not getting out of anything. The point is, the government and the council impose all these taxes on us, and it's not lawful, mate. It's legal because it's legalese. It's legal and lawful are two different things. Legal's one thing, lawful's another. What it is, guys... Yeah. Listen, I'm trying to help this guy here, Jim Candy. What it is, guys, I speak English, guys. What it is, it's called double speak. They use words, what we use every day. Words in legal world mean alternate meanings, what we never knew. So the word register means to give up ownership. All right. The word of can also mean without. You get where I'm coming from, guys? So words we use every day are used in the legal world, and they use them to trip us up, spin us round, get us paying all these fucking fines and taxes, etc., etc. Right, listen, I'm not preaching, bro. I'm trying to help people. Other day, I've looked out my window. Family over at road. They've got young kids, just had a newborn, and they've got other kids. There's a triangle clamp DVLA on the car wheel, right? I thought, get in. This is just my cup of tea. So what I've done is I've gone over and I've said to him, do you want me to get this clamp off for you? I said, why have they put it on? Woman said, because it's Easter holidays, I've taxed the car. I've insured the car, but it's not showing up on the DVLA computer. So they've come out and put a fucking triangle wheel on for her, haven't they? Bastards. So I said, do you know why they can do this? She says, no. I says, because you don't own your car. I says, the DVLA own your car. She went, no, I own it. I bought it. I said, no, you're not listening. So I've written down a few things. I said, you need to understand your birth certificate, your government name. You need to understand there's a way of owning your car outright. You can own it outright. Then they can't clamp it. They can't tow it away. They can only tow it away because they own it. They own their car. The DVLA owns most of your cars, near enough everybody's. Because you filled in, the word license, right, means to ask permission in the legal world. So when you're asking for a license for something, you're asking permission for something. When it comes to driving and travelling, you think you need a license. Well, you do need a license to drive. But what is driving, guys? Right, in the legal world, driving means in commerce, which means a pizza guy, a taxi guy, if you're earning money from it, in commerce, that's driving. There's also something called travelling. We all have the God-given right to travel down any highway without being impeded, and you can get insurance by a third party that will insure you for travelling. So don't worry about insurance. You don't need a license to travel. You need a license to drive. Two totally different things, guys. Yo, Bright. How are you doing, mate? Oh, Bright, you've been missing it, mate. Other day, Bright, you want in. I was getting proper trolled. Monty's good, Tesco. You're all safe, mate. Monty's sound, Tesco, your sound as well, mate. Bright sound, mate. Bright, and what happened, alright? I'm getting trolled to death. Heinz Association Ltd, and I pressed on his name and I made him a moderator by mistake. I didn't know how I'd done it. And then I didn't know how to unmoderate him. It's took me 3 days looking it up on YouTube, and because it's all different on a phone than it is on a laptop. But eventually this morning I got it up and I've deleted Heinz as a moderator. So fuck you, Heinz. What are you going to do now, big lad? Lad. Oh, right. I didn't know, Bright. I didn't know you were there. Yo, James. Boom, boom, boom. It's called Siru. S-I-R-I, Siru, but from West Norwood. He's a very good rapper, but he's always in fucking trouble, man. They're always in and out of jail. They never get out done. This isn't everything you are. What about this, guys? When the hate don't work, then they start spreading lies. It's on you. When I see you, I ain't cutting any ties. And I'll put it on my life. They ain't ever been outside. Don't tell me to roll safe, dog. Take your own advice. Didn't want to know, but now they want to know now. I've never had a handout, but now they've got their hands out. I've got to be real, I can't trip for no fake. From young I've been told you've got to finish off your plate. Check what I say, it's get rich or die trying, there ain't no other way. Yes, yes. So yeah, guys. If a debt, right? If anybody out there is struggling with debt and it's causing unease and you're worrying, you're looking out windows, shit, bailiffs coming. Guys, if a debt's been passed over, it's null and void straight away. The debt's already been settled. When they pass that debt over, it's settled, done. Through the Bill of Exchange Act, 1882. Look it up, guys. Like I keep saying to you, yeah, I can help you. I can, tell you the info, give you the knowledge, but I can't do it for you, can I? You know, there's certain things you have to do yourself. I can't learn the knowledge for you, can I? I can point you in the right direction. This isn't everything you are. I am on 9 copy strikes. Okay, you know. I'm deleting them copy striked lives. That's the only way around it, guys. One of them had like 1,500 views. So what? I don't care about views. Bosh, deleted. I only care about the knowledge, you know, info getting through to people. Don't want subs. Don't want likes. Don't want any of that shit. Don't want donations. I just want to help people. That's it. How can the bailiffs legally force entry and take shit if that's the case? The thing is, remember what I said, legal and lawful, they're two totally different things. What they say is legal is not lawful. So yes, you're right, if there's a window open or the door's open, they will walk in. And do you know what they'll say? They'll round up all your stuff, your goods, and they'll say, sign here. But do you know what, guys? You don't own any goods. It's your property. Only shops have goods. That's the first thing. It's not goods. And you never sign anything, because if you sign, you're giving them permission to take away your goods. Do you know what, Monty, right? I said this once on a live, right? Me and you are in desert, Monty. How are we going to get water? There's no plants. There's no nothing. There's nothing anywhere. How are we going to get water, bro? Yes, Noodle. I'd love a camper, me. James Blunt. Okay, right, I hear you, mate. We don't have bailiffs in Northern Ireland, right? I didn't know that, bro. Because we worked out that having the threat of severe violence on your doorstep deters them. Yes. Yes, my G. That's Sir Reginald Bumquistil. I love your name, mate. That's it. You know, it's all fear-based, son. You know, we give it the energy. Listen, do you know money? Yeah? Money means gold and silver. Cash is bits of paper and coins. Right? I'll check it out, mate. I will, Bright. Please give me a big shout out. My name is Ian Watkins. Nah. Not shouting him out, Ian Watkins. If you've got the same name as that horrible bastard, you're unfortunate, mate. Noodle Knocker, I had 1,300 people in the other night, dude. That's what I'm saying, but I deleted it. Because I got copyrighted. I've got 9 copyrights. I'll shout out anyone want to know me. I'm not shouting out Ian Watkins. We all know who Ian Watkins was. Do you know what, guys? There were a woman from where I live who was sending him pictures of her newborn. A woman from Doncaster. Yo. Thing is, Thomas Bell, like I've said, money is gold and silver if you look it up. We used to, back in the day, trade with gold and silver. Thank you, you've reminded me as well what I ran about right. So, one time a day, I think, if you look it up, Federal Reserve, 1940 summer, America, right, listen. One time a day, you take your bit of gold to the bank, a gram of gold, an ounce of gold, and he'd give you a £10 note, say. And he'd have your gold, you've got a £10 note. Your £10 note is backed by that gold in 1940 summer. 1940 summer, the Federal Reserve were born. Started printing money out of thin air. Now, guys, that £10 note is not backed by that gold anymore. That £10 note is backed by fresh air. That £10 note is backed by our belief and our energy. The £10 note used to be worth something because it were backed by gold. Now it's not backed by anything, guys. I don't know how you compute that, but it means a lot. It means a lot, guys. So basically, money, guys, is fucking worthless. You're better off investing in gold or silver, something physical, and hide it somewhere. Don't put paper, coins, cash in banks. Don't trust banks. Wow. Fuck the banks, guys. What? You know your great nans and their nans and all that, they used to hide money. They never used to use banks, guys, for a reason. I'm hearing you, Bright, mate. I'm hearing you. Right, honestly, you can't make up what's been going on, mate. I scratched my SIM card, right, on my contract phone. So I've scratched the SIM card so it won't work. So I'm like, what do I do now? And I were ill, I couldn't get out of bed. So I've got this phone. I found a gift gaff SIM card, I put that in, trying to ring up. Ooh, you have no credit. I'm like, well, how'd you top gift gaff up? There's no customer service to ring for gift gaff. You have to do it all online. Eventually, exactly, whatever your name is, Biffy, whatever your name is, nobody cares, mate. Nobody cares. I care. Yeah? I care that kids are getting trafficked. I care that kids are getting hurt. I fucking care. And I know some of my viewers care as well. So we care, mate. Alright? We care. You might not care, Biffy. We do. So don't worry, mate. We've got this. It's on our shoulders. We'll fucking handle it, mate. We can handle this. It's no good for you, is it? It's too much for you. Off you go, mate. Us real men will handle it. Don't worry. Yeah. You know that, Del Boy. Fucking idiot. Who cares? Wow. We care. And it'll be people like you who we end up fucking helping, Biffy. So just remember that, mate. Next time you take it piss out of someone on the live. We care. We care. Yeah? Fucking rat. Watch chat, Billy. Watch how it works, mate. Biffy, shush. That's how it works, Biffy, mate. I don't need to say, oh. Look now, Noodle Knocker. How many's in now, mate? That's what happens, Biffy. People come in and start running their mouth, trying to be clever, and then chat turns on you, mate. I don't want that. I want everyone to have a nice day. I want everyone to be alright. Do you know what I mean, Biffy? So just mind your energy, Biffy. Do you get what I mean? I know I look like a scrawny, fucking dirty, fucked up smackhead. Still got my teeth, mate. Still got my morals. Got plenty of love to give, plenty of kindness, and that's what I'll do till they fucking off me. That's what I'll do. Is there a God? I don't know. I hope there is. I fucking hope there is. There's an opposite. There's a devil. There's a dirty fucking satanic negative energy. So there's an opposite to that, isn't there, guys? Is it God? I don't know. We've got a creator. I don't know who that is. I've got all these books telling me who it is. They're telling me what I have to believe in, but I'm trying. I'm trying. Fucking hell. I'm trying, guys. I'm walking in Memphis. I'm walking with my feet 10 feet off of you. Do I really feel the way I feel? There's defo a God. Right, Malachi? Fair enough then, mate. So there's definitely a God, is there? How can you prove to me that there's definitely a God, Malachi? Show me him, mate. Bring him to me door. Then I'll believe you. Yeah, true, Monty. So how can anybody say there's definitely a God? It's like me saying, oh, Santa's real, mate. Santa's definitely real. You must believe me. I hope he's real, mate. Look behind me and you'll order me a pizza. You're alright, mate. I've got some gammon cooking in the oven, thank you, for me and dog. Nice bit of gammon. I Has everyone done the press-ups today? Because I've done mine. Ugh. When I'm doing them, my hand clicks. Fucking. It's hard doing them, but I try. Genuine question, no way. What substances are you on or used to be on? I'm an ex-heroin addict, mate. I'll never ever lie about me, mate. Look at me content. When I was 14, everyone knows my story. I left home. It wasn't safe for me at home. I rang about with older lot. You know, I was 14, they were like 18, 19, living at their house. I used to have a Honda 90 with a reg plate on and that. Older lads used to lend me moped, go and get the stuff. Stick your arm out, Tom, when I was 14. Heroin. Didn't have a clue what I was doing, what it was, or... Yeah. And now I'm 49 now, guys. That's when I was 14. I'm injected now for what? Jesus, 20 years now. And I'm shit scared of needles now, luckily, like. Thank God, but... Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Anyone who's struggling, guys, it's not nice, is it? And I'm here to help anybody, me. You know, it's like law at jungle, guys. There's definitely a higher power. Malachi, 100%, mate, I agree with you. All I'm saying is, none of us can 1,000,000% say God's real, can we? Because we don't know, do we? We're told he's real. I hope he's real. He's in my heart, bro, and he's in my head, and I want to believe in him. But then I sit there and I think, Stu, Tom, it's like believing in Santa, mate. Isn't it? A bit. Oh, I'm also prescribed diazepam from chemist. Valium. Been on them for fucking 25 years, mate. Yeah, so I don't mean up by that, Malachi. Like, I want to believe in God, mate. I've got all these Bibles and I'm reading them, and all I'm saying is nobody can unequivocally say, can they, 1,000,000%? None of us. And thank you, Malachi, because a lot of people won't answer like you. A lot of people would say, yeah, there is, Tom, you don't know. You've answered in a good way. Cheers, Malachi. Like, how does any of us know? We don't do it, but I hope he's real, brother. You're MVK. True, mate. True. You know, like, everyone's God is, like, different, like you've said, innit? It's your interpretation of what God is, innit? I don't know, Bri. My head's spinning, mate. I can't be solving no riddles at this point, mate. I'm just... Like I say, I can't make up the week I've had. If I told you the week I've had, you'd think I were lying. So I'd have to lie so it sounds believable. So I'm not even going to tell you. Because it's that fucking unbelievable. Tottenham getting relegated, I haven't got a clue, mate. I don't follow football. Apparently, Leeds matches, I'm a Leeds fan, I used to go to Leeds. Apparently, Leeds West Ham yesterday were a right game. Apparently, Leeds were winning 2-0. And West Ham have scored 2 in extra time or something, and then there were penalties. I don't know, fuck knows. Apparently, it were a right game. You know that God exists, do you? Well, you're lucky, mate. You're the only person in the world then who definitely knows he exists. Good on you, mate. Can you help us know that is 1,000,000% real? Because I'm struggling, bro. And it's funny you should say that. Because when I got this Bible off my friend, I mean, he's really into Jesus, you know, and God. You can't tell him God's not real, he'll punch you in the face. I said to him, Carl, my problem is, I want to believe in God, but how can I know that he's real? You know what I mean? I said, can you ask God to give me a sign, please, Carl? He said, no problem, brother. He written a Bible for me, right? And he wrote, Brother Tom, we're saved by grace through faith, not of anything we do, but what Jesus did on the cross. Love from your brother Carl, right? He gave me that Bible, right? I asked him to ask God to show me a sign. I've explained it on loads of lives. Me and my missus were sat here talking about, I wonder what happens when we die. Where do you think you go? And all that deep conversations. Next thing, something's come through the door. A leaflet, death insurance. We were like, what the fuck? Then I'm on about Bible. Mrs. says, Stu, you haven't even opened that Bible what Carl give you. I went, wow, do you know, you're right. You're right. I hadn't even, I'm preaching about God. I hadn't even opened the Bible. So guess what, guys? I opened the Bible that night, right? And the answers to the questions we were asking each other were in front of us. The very page what I'd turned to, we're explaining what happens in death. We were like, what the? Hair stood up back in my neck, and I was like, oh, I went cold. The next day, guys, this is the mad bit. I was like saying to, we were like, fucking hell, like, that was mad, wasn't it? Next day, guys, I picked this Bible up. Look how big it is. Right? On my mum's life, little girl's life, and I've gone. And it were exact same page as day before that. We both went cold, mate. If that wasn't a sign from God, I said to her, what do we expect him to come and knock on door and ask for a fucking bit of sugar? Like, I think that were a sign, honestly. That were every Bible I've got here, I've got in a mad way, in a divine-like kind of way. Guys, the best Bible to get is this. It's called the Gideon Bible. Really easy to understand. The way I come about that Bible, my girlfriend's auntie had a brain hemorrhage. It was a second brain hemorrhage. She was in hospital, Sheffield Hospital, dying. We had to go through and see her because she was dying. She died that night. So anyway, we went to Sheffield. My missus said to me, at the time I'd fell out with my daughter. Right? She's 21, my daughter. So my missus said to me, Tom, my cousin's going to be there, and you know she's very feisty and she's very, passionate, and don't say out about Ellie, don't say out. I said, no, I won't, obviously it's about your Les, she's dying, man. Anyway, when we got to hospital, a cousin said, how are you, and all that. I said, oh, my head's in bits, our Ellie's fell out of me, and straight away she said, your Ellie, our Les is laid up there dying, and I thought, oh shit, I went, look, I'm sorry, and I walked off. I said to Mrs, look, I'm sorry, I'm going to give you a minute. I walked off, guys, went to go and sit in car, right? And I walked by chapel on my way out, and I looked, and I wandered in chapel, and that were waiting for me, guys. That book were waiting for me, and I picked it up and I started reading it, and I went, fucking hell. You're coming on with me, mate. Sorry, Sheffield. Well, I'm not sorry. Thank you, Sheffield Hospital. So I borrowed it, didn't I? Brung it on. It were COVID times, and also, do you know all that foam? Got a big, two of them, two big foam. Don't tell anyone. But yeah, all these Bibles have come from like a divine thing of. Whoops, right. Don't tell anyone, people. Such an incredible story. Thank you very much for sharing. Cutie, listen, please, trust me, listen, right? I watched a video years ago, and it's called The Spirit Molecule. If you look it up on YouTube, leave me now, I'm not important. It's called The Spirit Molecule. DMT, dimethyltryptamine. When you dream, that's the chemical that helps you dream. We've all got it in our brains. Animals have it, it's in plants. These tribes in jungle, in rainforest, they extract it from two plants in the Amazon rainforest. How they know, you never know. But from all the millions of plants, they know there's two mimosa plant and another one, and they extract the DMT out of the plants. And when you see them drinking a drink, and they're all doing dance, drums going, fire on and all that, it's to get the atmosphere right. And then it's called ayahuasca if you look it up. And you trip your balls off for about 14 hours on ayahuasca. But when you smoke it, DMT, it can last from 20 minutes to an hour, depending on strength. The last lot I did, it lasted about 40 minutes, an hour. And it blew my head completely. I'm still scratching my head now. This was about 3 months ago when I took it. I've had it about 4 or 5 times, but the last time I had it, the experience was so bizarre and it was so fucking real, guys. I've stashed it in wood and I'm scared of it. I'm fucking scared of the stuff. I can't put it into words. Like, I had an out-of-body experience, right, when I was a kid. I was only like 11, 12, before drugs and all that. There were a thing going around schools where you crouch down like this, hold your breath, crouch down for however long it was. Then you stood up and someone presses on your chest there. And it cuts oxygen off to your brain, so it knocks you out. So, oh, Tom, have you done that thing? No, I haven't done it. Come on, we'll do it. Yeah. So I've done what they said. I stood up, pressed on my chest, bam, I was gone, knocked out. Guys, please listen to me. I thought I was knocked out for hours, right? When I'd come round, I was sat in the corner and I was looking at them and they were like laughing. And I was like, wow, why? They were like, are you alright, Tom? Are you alright? I couldn't speak, right? Because what I'd witnessed was, this is what happened, guys. I left my body. I could see my body, right? I thought, fucking hell. And there was this spirit, I don't know what it was, I couldn't see it, but I could feel its presence, this guide, spirit guide. And it took me to this garden, guys. Listen. I love that little girl, yeah? Listen to me, guys, please. On her life, listen. This thing took me to a garden, right? I was shaking hands with statues, big statues, like in graveyards and big statues. This spirit guide thing was saying, this is St. Michael. Hey up, St. Michael. This is St. Peter. This went round Oak Garden, all these saints. I was 11, 12. My parents are atheists. I've had no religious input. All these saints, I was shaking hands with them. Then, guys, I could see graveyard-like crosses and headstones and these big gates shut, and I woke up. And then I was like, what the? And my mates are like, yo, Tom, what's up, what's up? That was when I was 11, 12, guys. I'm 49 now. It's as clear to me as it was yesterday. That experience, guys, put me on to this kind of track of life what I'm on now. It was so profound, that experience. This is what I took from it. This flesh body is holding us back. We cling on to flesh and blood, for we wrestle not against flesh and blood, for we wrestle against spiritual wickedness in high places. Think about it, guys. We hang on to this because it's all we know, flesh and blood. Carbon 666 suit. That's what this is. Do you know consciousness don't need this? Consciousness lives on without this, without a body. Once you start learning about consciousness, guys, your world opens up. DMT, guys. No. Ghost encounters, no. I can't say I have. And what thing is me is, yeah, on YouTube and all that, you always see a little thing in corner peeping round and something, don't you? You don't see a full image of a ghost going, gooey. So, I don't know. Side chat. I don't even know how to access side chat, Bright. I don't know. There's no side chat on here, mate. I don't know. I need help with it all, kid. I ain't got a clue. Like I've said to me, listen, right. I play PUBG on a PS5, right? And I met a kid from Manchester, right? So I've not spoke to him for ages. Anyway, next man, I was a kid come in chat and he says, oh, you sound familiar, you. I says, all right. He says, I used to play PUBG. I said, yeah, I did. And he went, hang on a minute. Tomato? He went, fucking hell. We met on PUBG and then he ends up on my chat. You can't make it up. Speak of the devil, look. Noodle knocker. How mad Noodle, wasn't it? You talk a lot of sense, Tom, and you're very intelligent. Listen, guys, please listen. I've taught myself, right, because this is what happened, right? I've lived here 17 years, right? When I moved here, like, my daughter's 21. The last time I were in jail was when she were about 20. So, 20 years ago, I come out of jail. While I were in jail, I only used to get a few months for shoplifting. No, I were a shoplifter anyway. My dad's come into jail. I had nowhere to go. And he sat down and he went, yeah, you can come home. We don't really want you to come home, but you can come home. And I went, wow, that's an invite and a half. I went, do you know what, Dad? Thank you very much for your invite. Appreciated. I'll just see what happens then. Fuck it. Thanks for your invite. I didn't have nowhere to go, guys. This is on my mum's and daughter's life as well, right? The last day when I was due out of jail, they called me down to library. So I've gone down and they'd found me a place in Coningsborough. It's on Elm Street, guys. Nightmare on fucking Elm Street. Everybody in jail, done in jail, were going, Tom, you don't want to go there, mate. It's fucking ruthless. It's 2 houses knocked into one. There's like about 15 rooms, 15 rooms. You don't know who's done what. You share kitchens and all that. Unless you're lucky enough to have a cooker and that and a fridge in your room, which Tom ended up. I had best room in there at end. Cooker, fridge, everything like. But I won't allow my daughter to stop there all like that because the paedophiles in there, you don't know what they've done. I was there 2 years, guys. And then after that, you can only have 2 years there. Then they find you somewhere after 2 years. Then they found me a place in Doncaster called Hexthorpe. Hexthorpe is like being in Iran or Iraq or Romania. There are no English people there. So I did a year and a half in Hexthorpe. Then I got this place 17 years, right? 17 years ago. When I moved here, some were telling me, Tom, you need to go and buy a laptop, mate. And I thought, what the fuck? Am I hearing voices here? No, it was just something were telling me, get yourself a laptop, Tom. I'm technophobe. I don't know how to work phones or all. I'm 49. I went and bought a brand new laptop, right? Unfingered, brand spank out of box. Come home. I'm online anyway with PS, with PlayStation. So I set it all up. Guys, 17 years ago, I started looking into Twin Towers. And once you start realising truth about the Twin Towers, then it springboards you on to other things. Larry Silverstein leased the Twin Towers out 6 months, 8 months before they come down. And do you know what he insured them for, guys? He insured them for terrorists flying airplanes into the buildings. You can't make this shit up. He insured them for that, and he got paid out. He got paid out. Do you know when them towers were coming down, they were wiring money out of dead people's accounts? Do you know what Jews were told on that day? Jewish people, don't go into work today, Mr. Jew, for some reason. And that's how my journey started. Wait there, let me get my charger, guys. That's how my journey started, like Twin Towers. Once you start understanding what went on there, then you'll start getting it. If you think that's, listen, you know Bush were president, wasn't he, at time, etc., right? Get on this, guys. I just need to plug charger in a minute, 2 seconds. Let me turn this down because I don't want no more fucking copyrights. Right. Do you know Twin Towers, right, guys? So, at time, right, six months as well, about 6 months leading up to towers getting attacked. Guess who were in charge at security, guys? Bush's brother, Jed Bush. He was in charge. Can I do it that way? How do I rotate it, guys? I don't know how to rotate it, and because I need to charge it up. Oh, that'd be right, man. Be right. How do I hold this up now? How to save a life. That should do it, shouldn't it? No. Fuck it, I'm struggling here, guys. Oh, fuck off. Yeah, I'm struggling here, guys. Yeah, basically, Jed Bush, right? We're in charge of security in the towers, right? And people who were working there were saying there were armed guards on the lifts. Armed guards. You're back home now, Monty lad. Spend £4 on a stand. Yeah, that's what I could do with, mate. I've never run out of charge, to be honest, like. I don't know how to late phone other way. It's saying orientation is locked. Rotate device back. So I need to go into settings and then do rotation somehow. But I'll sort it, guys. See if this works. No, Tom. Oh, fuck off. Yeah, so Jed Bush, we're in charge of security, folks. You can't make this shit up, man, honestly. You couldn't make it up. Noodle knock, thermite. Bro, thermite noodle, right? And it wasn't just normal thermite, mate. It were military grade thermite. Where are you going to get that from, like? You're not going to get it from local fucking hardware store, are you? Fucking bulb does me head in flashing. Yeah, so... And do you know what, Noodle, right? You can imagine, I've looked into this fucking... I spent a lot of years on it, right? If you look it up, right? Them 2 floors, what are supposed to have got hit by an aeroplane, they were rented out by Israeli art students. Can't make this shit up. There's a picture on YouTube, right? Of 2 art students stood there, and you see in background, and they've got these, like, you know, like them belts you wear when you're a tradesman. You've got them belts on with all your tools on. Guys, in background, there were some boxes with numbers on, and someone put them numbers and details, and do you know what it were for? Detonators and shape charges and TNT and explosives and that. These 2 were rigging buildings up. That's why Jed Bush were on fucking security. They rigged the buildings up with explosives. How can a building come down like... Put it this way. The leading demolition expert on this planet, the #1 demolition expert, was shown a video of one at Towers coming down, right? He wasn't given no information, or the person said to him, "What are you watching here?" And he said, "That's a controlled demolition." The same guy's dead now. They killed him for it. They killed him just for being honest. Yes. The metal was running like water. A fireman said, I couldn't believe it. He said the metal was running like water, like in a metal foundry. Thought, fucking wow. Crazy guys, isn't it? I don't know how I'm gonna prop this up, guys. It's fucking doing my head in. I will try and fix you. Tears stream down Tom's face. 'cause he can't get his phone to stand up in the right place. Tears stream down your face and I tears stream. Yo, I don't even know your fucking name. Why are you just spamming me? Can you get rid of this fucking goon? Wait there. See ya. Hey. Tears stream down your face. Yeah, just a bit of fruit in the old Bailiffs, son. Turner, should I say? I don't want to lie. Yes, Monty lad. Monty lad, if you want to keep Hines in your name, bro, keep it in. I understand why you did it now. You get what I mean? You can understand where I was coming from. It was the missus who said, how can you trust him? He's got Hines in his name. And I was like, wow, yeah, you're right. But she don't like, no, you know, bless her. She was just looking out for me, that's all. But I will try and fix you. What we on here? 56 minutes, man. Wow, it goes quick, doesn't it? Nearly done an hour. All right, got you, Bright. Yeah, got you right. All right, Tom, I'm back. I went down the Adrena rabbit hole and... Right, thank you, Debatable. Thank you, mate. Listen, do you know when someone does that? Comes in and says, Tom, I've looked up what you said and thank you, honestly. This is why I do this shit. I don't do it, I'm not getting paid. I'm not monetized. I'm risking my fucking life doing this, guys. People don't understand. Think I'm just having a laugh and I'm just what? Guys, trust me. Trust me. Please. Fact check what I'm telling you, man. And I tell you what, Debatable. It's sickening, isn't it, mate? Like I said, a 2 litre bottle, right, of adrenochrome is worth millions, bro. Probably what on your end, lad? Noodle, probably was shotgun. Yeah, I've watched all the so-called conspiracy ones. Fascinating. Yeah, beans on toast. But adrenochrome, mate, that ain't a conspiracy, mate. That's fucking real life. That's true shit, mate. If you knew stats of kids what we're missing, that's what they're telling us. It's a lot more than what's worse than what they're telling us, mate. Where are these kids going, like? What are they doing with these fucking kids? You get what I mean? Monty, I've given you my email address, mate. I can't find no email from you, so I'm not going to put my number on a live, am I? I'm on an iPhone, Monty. I can do a vid call somehow. I'll figure it out, mate. I'm on WhatsApp. I'm back on WhatsApp. I can do a vid call on WhatsApp, mate. It's not a problem. Hiya, mate. How are you doing? 7463. Yeah, it's nearly an hour for me, guys, so I'm going to have to wrap this one up. I'm still uploading a video from earlier. I've put up number, bro, and email you. Where? Put number where, man? I'll work it out, man. Anyway, don't worry. Like I said, listen. Where are the missing kids' parents? Listen to me, Mr. Barrett, bro. Listen. There's families out there, There's women out there, right, who are having kids and selling them, mate. They're not even registering these kids. They're farming kids, mate. I know it sounds ridiculous. They're farming them, mate. And then just selling the fucking kids. Listen to this. An undercover cop, right? You're on a mission. There were a woman in Dominican, right? She was selling 2 kids, 2 sisters. She wanted 10 grand each for these 2 kids, right? So this task force got the shit together, went to Dominican, and they'd located this woman. She wanted £10,000 each. I'm not sure if they were twins. I don't think they were twins, they were sisters. Young kids. She wanted £10,000 each for the kids. So they'd sorted it all out. You know, they got a meet and all that. And then do you know what happened, guys? The operation had to stop immediately. Do you know why? Because there was policemen and corrupt politicians involved in the case. So they had to stop it immediately. And this undercover copper were crying, saying, I don't even know what happened to the kids who were getting sold for 10 grand. They had to stop because of the police were involved and the fucking politicians, guys. And someone asked me, why are you angry, Tom? Oh, wow. Guys, it's been an hour. Listen, thank you very much. I've enjoyed this live. It's been fucking... You're epic. You guys are epic, honestly. Noodle, Bright, all you guys, thank you very much. All of yous, Monty. Yeah, I get angry because it will, Monty, innit? You know what I mean? Look up adrenochrome, Monty. Look it up, mate. They scare kids, right? Prepubescent kids, because they're pure. That's why they target them. They're pure. They target them, scare them, and then drain the blood. Then that blood's got adrenochrome in it, full of adrenaline. And a couple of drops of that makes you more youthful. Reverses aging, etc. Look it up, mate. Honestly. It's crazy. Right, listen, it's been over an hour. I'm going to upload this. I wish everyone well. We're being played like a fiddle. You know that, mate. Yeah, I'll be on tomorrow at 9. Thanks, Beans on Toast. Thank you very much. Thanks for your positivity, mate. Yeah, there's a lot of bots now, Bright. There's a lot of bots, mate. The site, the AI is fucking mad, mate. Yeah. Like I said, I can't even see side chat, Bright. I'm going to have to work it all out, mate. It's different on a phone to a laptop. I used to be on a laptop. Dog wagged the tail one day and spilt a fucking pint of water all over the laptop, so... Hey, don't get me started on art. Have you looked into Balenciaga stuff with them models? What have been turned into living mannequins? And they're in shop windows? Look it up. Monty, if I can find your number on email, I'm going to ring you. Don't worry about that, bro. Man of my word, you know me. 65 minutes coming up, bro. I've got to get off. Right, listen. If I can find your number, Monty, I'll ring you. It's not a problem. I wish I could put my number on here, but obviously I can't, can I? I don't know how I can give you my number. You've got my email. I'll put it on a comment. So if I can find your email, you know I'm going to ring you. Thing is, Beans on Toast, I come on here, mate, and I'm just 100% myself because I've got myself in a position where I can be like this, you know what I mean? No lies, no. I'll tell you anything about my past. I've got nothing to hide. And real recognise real. That's why I resonate with you, mate, because you're a real person yourself. So thank you very much. Thanks for your positivity. Yes, mate. I'll be on at 9 o'clock tomorrow, mate. I'm on at 9 every night, bro. I do a live. So I don't want no subs. I don't want no donations, likes, or all like that. I just want you to please have a look at what I've said and maybe look some stuff up. And hopefully we can chat about it tomorrow, you know, guys. I hope it helps you. Look up your straw man. Look up your birth certificate. Look up adrenochrome. And let's start from the beginning, guys. And let's make some progress together. Rock on, Tommy. Thank you. And listen, it's your turn, guys. Do your fucking press-ups, yeah? Even if it's just 5. But make sure the proper ones. Don't do little shitty ones. Do 5 proper ones with your head looking forward. It's harder. Chest just off at floor. Come up. Full ones. Just do 5. Stop, please, for me. For you, start tonight, do 5. Then you know how to do plank. Get in plank position, guys, and just hold it for as long as you can. Squeeze. That's all you need to do, get in plank position. Start squeezing your core. Yes! I'm 49, guys. But I'm starting again with... I've got a scar, I don't know if you can see it. Running up my arm, like... I'm struggling, but I've made a start, guys. And I want you to make a start now too, please. It's your turn. Doing 20 in the morning. Good, Monty. That's good, mate. 3 sets of 20 now, you fucker. Right. You're 56 now, Lee. Wow, bro. Yeah, thumbs up to everyone, guys. Listen, I'm going to have to get off. 39 with a 6-pack. No, I'm 49, mate. I'm 49. I'm 49. If I show you proper, man, I've got a 12-pack, bro, not a 6-pack. 12-pack. I ain't trained for 10 years near enough, son. And what we'll do, Monty, right, is once we get on video calls, I've got some gymnastic rings. You've heard me on about them anyway. And I've got these, resistance band. There's all sorts you can do, Monty. You don't have to go to a gym lifting heavy weights. That's bollocks, mate. We can do resistance training, press-ups, calisthenics. Get a right shape on you, mate. I'll show you, Monty. Sorry, you're 39. Sorry, mate. Listen, I'm 49 with a fucking 6-pack in fridge, lad. Monty, it's always a pleasure. Listen, if I find your number, I'm ringing you. Everyone else, thank you, Bright. I'm going to reach out when I get a minute. My head's spinning, Bright. Like I say, if I could tell you what week I've had, you'd understand. I look in my 30s, thank you, mate. Wow, I'm an ex-heroin addict, mate. 40 there, yeah, I'm 50 next, like, but I think cameras... Yo, right, I think cameras lying for me, innit, guys? Yeah, right, I've done over an hour, mate, I'm sorry, but I'll be on tomorrow, yeah? Love and respect to everybody. Thanks for the chat tonight, guys. It's been a pleasure. And I'll see you all tomorrow at 9. Ryan, take care, mate. Monty, all you top knock, noodle knocker, Monty, everyone, man. All take care. Beans on toast. Thank you very much. I'm trying beans on toast, mate. I've got a dog in it. I've got a dog, so I take her out 2 or 3 times a day. Parks 2 seconds away from me, so I'm very lucky, mate. Thank you, right. Them envelopes. What envelopes? I don't know what you mean. Yeah, night, everyone. You're very cryptic, right? The King James one. I can't get into that, mate. It's too these and thou-ish. Monty, on my mum's, mate. If I can find your number, I'm going to ring you, son. I wish you could just give me number 9 and it's over, but you know what it's like on here, son. Yeah, definitely. 9 o'clock every night, me, guys. If you want to look at me past content, you'll see what I'm about, guys. You know what I mean? But love and respect, I'm off now anyway. I'll catch you tomorrow, guys. Thank you very much. Respect.